Hey everybody, Michael Snyder, California Weather Watch. Today is November 15th, and right now we are looking at the visible satellite imagery, and check out our upper level low off the coastline. A lot of lightning associated with this storm, and look at this band of thunderstorms moving towards Southern California. Heavy rain associated with these storms. That's going to be coming onshore as we go through the day today, and we'll take a look at the forecast over the next few days as this thing is not going anywhere in a hurry, and will eventually kick through as we go through the weekend. Now, taking a look at the wind advisory out there across some of Southern California, that doesn't include the I-5 corridor and the Grapevine. As you can see here, winds gusting potentially up to 60 miles per hour. This goes on in through 7 p.m. this evening here. So heads up if you're traveling on the 5 north and southbound across out of the Los Angeles metro or down across some of the Central Valley areas towards the Grapevine there. Watch out for those gusty winds. And this is looking at the NAM3 cam hot off the presses there. You can see those gusty winds across the higher terrain there really peaking this afternoon as we go. And across some of the coastal ranges as well. Some pretty gusty winds, especially across the higher elevations, and the Sierra Nevada, also some gusty winds as well. And you can see this low is not going anywhere in a hurry, and it's going to bring another round of wind with it as we go on in through the day Friday also. Now, taking a look at the channel so far, doing really well. Maybe we'll hit 12,000 subscribers today. Again, much thanks to everybody out there. You guys make all of this possible. Taking a look at Las Vegas, you can see the increasing chances we go through the day today for some of that precipitation pushing all the way up into Nevada as well. So heads up for that as you go on in through the night tonight. This is Reno. Check it out. You can see some of the travel difficulties across some of the Sierra Nevada there as we go through the day Saturday mainly. And this is when that low is going to be kicking across the area. But you can see there's other chances of showers and some snowfall across the higher terrain as well as we go through this week towards this weekend. And if you want a nice affordable home weather station, this thing has a great lightning detection system with it as well. And no doubt this is going to be lighting up across Southern California as we go through the day today. Here's the map with everybody that has a station out there. I've clicked on it yet. It's not picking up the lightning yet. Still about 50, 60 miles off the coastline, but it is headed towards Southern California. So it'll be fun to watch these stations start to pick up on that action. Now looking at the European on the left versus GFS on the right, and you can clearly see that we got some differences still in the amount of preset volume. The European is a higher resolution model showing here, as you can see, but it does show some better amounts across Southern California. I think this is probably going to be a little bit more accurate. There's some pretty heavy rain right off the coastline here. In fact, let's look at that right now. And you can see there's a lot of lightning with these thunderstorms out here as well. You can see it flashing there, and it's rapidly approaching the coastline here, and it's probably going to continue on into the afternoon. But yeah, get ready for the thunderstorm activity. Exciting weather here across Southern California is definitely on its way here, folks. Now, taking a look at what's going on in the upper levels of the atmosphere, 500 millibars, 18,000 feet. There's the low. It's known as a cutoff low because, as you can see, this area of cold air just got cut off from the main flow. It's just hanging off of the coastline here, not going anywhere quick. But then we got the next polar lobe that says, hey, let me give you a push here, and just kind of drives the system inland as we go through this weekend. So kind of an interesting look at what's going on above us there. Taking a look at lightning flash density potential on last night's European run, not doing too bad here. And you can see this activity really moving up late morning and early afternoon hours, as we mentioned, and this could come all the way towards Las Vegas, some of the desert areas as well. And we're going to have multiple rounds here as the slow continues to spin off the coastline here as we go through tomorrow afternoon. Another chance there, even some of the valley areas, Central Valley areas on in through Thursday, and then another round as we go through Friday. This thing not going anywhere quickly, and you can see Friday afternoon and evening another round of thunderstorms, and then again as we go on Saturday, maybe one more round here as you can see across some of the region. Now, taking a look at the HRR, the 3-cam composite reflectivity, this is actually the most recent one. It's actually underdoing some of this precipitation here across Southern California, and you can see these pretty intense bands just off the coastline here. It looks like they're going to try to make their way in as we go through the afternoon hours. So I wouldn't rule out a thunderstorm with some of this activity across some of the coastal areas and even the Bay Area, the Central Valley, as we go through the day today. And then you can see as we go on in through tonight and early tomorrow morning, additional rounds of precip will be spinning. Take a look at the day one thunderstorm outlook, includes, of course, Southern California, the I-5 corridor into the valley area, Sierra Nevada towards Vegas and western Arizona. Day two, they do have it including the coastal areas now, including the Bay Area. And day three, a little bit wider coverage. And just keep in mind that thunderstorms can occur outside these areas. So we have a nice 1, 2, 3, 4-day thunderstorm threat here for much of the state of California and at times Nevada, Arizona as well. This is Mammoth on the GFS. We got snowfall to talk about for the higher terrain also. And you can see the 1-2 punch coming in here. And this one here here is for the weekend, and that's when the upper level low moves across the area. Snow levels might drop down towards 7,000 feet there. And as somebody mentioned in the comments yesterday, some of the areas surrounding Mammoth there can get higher amounts. So heads up if you're going off in the backcountry or traveling across the passes as you go through this weekend. Here's total snow, 10-to-1 ratio, European, and you can clearly see where the bullseye is across the Sierra Nevada. There's the first shot there as we go through Thursday night. That wraps up, and then the upper level low kicks across the area, dropping some additional snowfall. So watch out for some difficult travel there. Maybe some flakes for the higher terrain of Southern California mountains, but it should not amount to too much. And one more look here at the wind gusts for the next 24 hours. Again, there's I-5 here, and Grapevine somewhere right around there, gusting up over 60 miles per hour possible, and some of the higher terrain of the coastal areas, even the coastal, the coast itself could be gusting up into the mid 30s as well. And this is looking at Northern California, or the northern half anyway. And you can see the Sierra Nevada and the Bay Area here, San Francisco checking in with 30 miles per hour. Precipitation totals here. So kind of take this with a grain of salt, because these are going to be highly variable depending on who gets placed underneath some of this thunderstorm activity. Lesser amounts across Northern California versus the Sierra Nevada and the Bay Area. This is for Southern California. And again, it's going to be some big variability in these precipitation totals. And there is a thunderstorm threat even across some of the desert areas and Las Vegas as we go through the day today. And this shows Las Vegas, St. George, Cedar City here. And you can see Arizona actually trended up a little bit here in some of the precipitation. So hopefully we can help out there. There has been some drought conditions across Arizona. But yeah, interesting stuff here, folks. I mean, look at all the lightning activity flooding into the region here. This should be an interesting day across Southern California. And you can clearly see this low pressure system. It's going to be out here for a while and eventually kicking through as we go Friday night on into Saturday. But let's take one more look at the Doppler radar here, and you can clearly see all the lightning flashing here. So San Diego, you're probably up first, then Southern California, some of this activity moving up across the region, and eventually this will spread across some of the desert areas and across some of the Central Valley and up towards Nevada and western Arizona. So yeah, interesting stuff. Fun times here, folks. A lot of lightning rolling in here, and you can see just how heavy some of this rain is embedded in some of these showers here. So heads up if you are out and about today across Southern California. But anyway, hope you guys are liking these videos. Channel's doing great. I work one more day today. I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll probably do a live stream at some point tomorrow if we continue to get some active rounds of precipitation in the form of thunderstorms. I mean, look at this batch of heavy rain headed towards San Diego. Heads up, guys. So anyway, yeah, I'll check back tomorrow. We'll do everything as normal, and we'll break things down, and I will talk to you guys then.